knows?
And who the hell wants to know?
You like what you see?
Do I need to call security over here?
Stop being a punk.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from ACONNECTIONTV.com and ACONNECTIONTV here on YouTube, the two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences, and welcome to my channel. I would love for you to follow me on Instagram at ACONNECTIONTV and on Twitter at ACONNECTIONTV. And if you are a fan of original scripted content, i.e. web shows, film, cartoons, exclusive interviews, longer YouTube videos, and more, definitely go to ACONNECTIONTV.com and subscribe. It is my version of a mini Netflix. We are still growing and still producing, and we got two projects that were just selected to be in America's Rainbow Film Festival in New York. So congrats and shout out to us. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm so happy. And shout out to you guys who are actually subscribed to ACONNECTIONTV.com. You all are beautiful. Now, I want to talk about episode 14 of the challenge entitled Declaration of Independence. Let's get into it. Nani. Oh, poor Nani. Woe is me, Nani. Aw. Kara and Nani don't like each other. Nani is feeling all alone in the world that she's left with regarding the U.S. team, because she's the only chick left on the U.S. team that isn't a part of the alliance that was built by Paulie and Kara. Yeah. But I don't care, because Nani is kind of like all over the place, and yeah, I don't care about Nani like that. Tori wants the guys to go on her side. CT says I'm not switching. So the thing is, we're down to the finals, and I don't know what's going on with TJ Lavin. I don't know how he's gonna make this finals situation, because according to next week's video, it seems like they're still holding on to the teams that are left to perform in the final, and the U.S. team is huge. I've never seen a huge team like this in a final, from my mind, that I can recall from my mind. And so when you think of the Brits and how small their team is, that could definitely be an advantage, because what's left on their team is pretty tough. Pretty tough. And so I'm just like, yeah, how is this all gonna work out? Because I just don't really see it. And Tori is like, oh, I want you guys to support me and don't throw me in, and, you know, support, don't throw me in, don't throw me in. CT is like, well, hey, you know, I've been riding with Paulie's side for forever, so why should I switch now? It's gotten me this far. Why would I switch? Doesn't make sense to switch. I'm like, yeah. But in true sense of the word, if your team is really what's going to be the one that goes into the finals, you would definitely want Tori on your side. Period. You just would want Tori on your side. At least that's what I would think. But, you know, CT doesn't want to switch. Paulie is listening in on their convo. Paulie and Cam get 4. Tori and Rogan get over 6. Ashley can't cut the ropes. Okay, now we're on to the challenge. My bad. I'm like, wait, what's going on in these notes? The U.S. did horribly in this challenge. They really did. They were down out on their luck because Jordan had to swim, had to swim for the U.K. team, and it just was what it was. Where this U.S. team had to use Kara and Ashley to swim for them. Sucks for them. Sucks for them. They have 2 women on their team that are so gung-ho about being in the finals, but they can't even swim. Especially Kara. Sucks. But it is what it is. The UK ends up winning, and then something clicks in CT's brain. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. I think my numbers are really good now. Maybe this is a sign that I should work with the UK team, because I'm on this team and I'm not going anywhere. Only thing that's left is girl final, and then it's just, the girls' elimination in this finals. But they don't know this yet. So it is what it is. Nani gets voted in. CT keeps Tori and votes in Ninja. Tori votes Ashley, leaving it up to Rogan to make the decision, and Rogan votes in Ashley. Ashley goes through a temper tantrum fit like she always does. In as true Ashley fashion, I'm surprised she didn't throw her helmet and walk off and say, I'm not doing this. I'm surprised she didn't do that. But it's okay. You know, at this point, it's going to be Nani and Ashley going against each other in the Proving Grounds, which is, I guess, the final elimination before the finals. And what's very interesting is that TJ finally lets it out that everybody that's left get to be in the finals. And so, of course, everybody's jumping for joy because there is a jackpot of $1 million on the line here. So everybody's jumping for joy. And I'm like, okay, great. But how is this going to work? How's it going to work? Okay. Paulie thinks, Paulie thinks Rogan knew of the switch. Rogan approaches Paulie, and Paulie takes off his shades to kind of get cocky at him. And Rogan, I don't know. I think Paulie can fight. If I had to put a bet on it, I would say that Paulie would probably demolish Rogan, but probably not demolish. But I'm not going to say that Rogan is a complete punk either. Like, Rogan has size on him, he has weight on him, and he's not like a complete punk. I think Rogan is a rookie to politics and everything about the challenge, which is why he played this punky game that he played. But I think after this season, and if he comes back, he's going to be more of like a player, or like someone that's not a punk, that comes off not well. Then again, yeah, I don't know, because the way he handled the women and Dee is finding herself back in his bed. I don't know. I don't know. Rogan is a very sneaky, sly punk of a character. But when Paulie spoke to him, Rogan did not give me the sense that he was backing down at all. He was just like, who are you talking to? So that was pretty cool to see. Rogan approaches okay. Ashley versus Nani. Nani has done 8 seasons and has never come on top. And it's so funny to watch them say the things that they say in these post-confessionals, like, if I lose this time, then something, or I better make it, or you know what I'm saying? Because she ends up losing and she doesn't make it. And it's hilarious because when Ashley wins, I'm looking at this puzzle like, I don't even know what this puzzle is doing. Like what am I trying to figure out? And Ashley was like, I see that this line was here first and all the markings add up to 10. So each line has to add up to 10. I'm like, okay, I would have never figured that out. But you go, girl, Ashley. And of course, Ashley beats Nani. Nani can't win in anything. I'm just convinced. Ashley is a beast with puzzles and she is determined, always determined. So she does her thing. I remember Ashley when she was in the Real World house and she was just so pissy drunk and just belligerent and just, to look at. But now, even though she still gets whatever in her feelings or whatever, she is the beast of a competitor. So shout out to Ashley for beating Nani, although that wasn't real competition anyway. And I think that's the end. I think that's the end of it. Yeah, that was the end because they find out that they're going to the finals. And in the clip, finding out that they're going to the finals, it looks like having that many people on their team, like I said earlier, is a detriment to the team overall because you see Zach complaining, talking about, I didn't want to have these many people on the team, this many people on the team. And then you see Paulie conk out. And I'm like, what is going on here? How is this going to go? Who is going to win? Because all 19 people left on the U.S. team aren't going to be splitting $1 million. So when are we breaking up? When are we breaking up? That's what I want to know. When are we breaking up and when are we going into pairs? Or are we not going into pairs and is this a free-for-all? I'm very curious about that. Very curious about that. Leave your comments below. Let me know how you think this final is going to go. Do you think that Leroy is going to be in the top 3? First, second, or third? Do you think that Leroy is going to be in the top 3? Do you think that Jordan is going to be in the top 3? And do you think that Paulie? Those are the only 3 people that I'm really curious about. Leroy, Paulie, and Jordan. Do you think those 3 are going to be in the top 3 finalists for this particular Season 34 Challenge Finals next week? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. And please, again, go subscribe to my Instagram and Twitter at ACONNECTIONTV. And go check out ACONNECTIONTV.com. You won't regret it. New show starting December 4th called Phrenergy. Super dupe show. Super cool and funny show. Go check it out. Love you. Deuces.